here. Hello, I hope that everyone is doing well. Mohammed is here. It's exactly 2:29 p.m. in Iran, so I'm in time. Hello, we are going to have a live today in the afternoon in Iran and evening in Indonesia. I have an Indonesian guest. We are going to talk about many topics, so welcome. So let's see, people are going to join and we will start chatting about many different topics that I have. So Mohammed is here. Today is January the 12th and we are going to have the second episode of Mode Marco Polo, the second season. Our guest today is from Asia, Indonesia, so she is an English speaker, English lover, enthusiast, and she's going to talk about her experience and her learning journey. Hi my friends, welcome. So I'm going to add him in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so let's listen to music now and then I will add her in 3 minutes. Okay, Ani, hello. Hi Hania. Hi. So let's see. Hi Iran, hi Indonesia. Yeah, people are coming actually, it's very exciting. This song is from China, so let's listen to that and then after that I will add you, my friend. Okay. My topics are ready, my guest is ready, my followers and my viewers are ready, I suppose, and everything is ready. Yay! After listening to this beautiful song, I will add her, and people will have this chance as well to join, you know. So, based on my experience, it takes time, you know, it takes 10 minutes, 5 minutes for people to join. So let's wait. They will join actually. So, yeah. Can you hear me and see me well? So, tell me about the quality of my connection. So the answer is yes, right? You can hear me and see me well. Good. Okay. Everything is good actually. We are ready. Good. Hi, Sajjan. How are you doing? Welcome. So that's it. So we listened to the song. Hello, how are you doing, guys? You know, so Mohammed is here from the capital of Iran, Tehran. So we are going to have a guest today from Indonesia. My dear friend Ani is here. She is from Indonesia. She is an English speaker. She loves speaking English and talking to people and learning more about other countries and cultures. I'm very happy and honored that she is going to join me in 1 minute. I couldn't find, you know, a guest for today, but last night I could talk to my friend and she said, yeah, she was willing to have the live, she was okay, and she told me that she wanted to have this live with me, so I'm happy that I could find a very, very, very good guest for today. So I'm going to add her in 1 minute. So get ready. So if you have questions about grammar, about English, about, anything, feel free to send your questions. I am here. She is here to answer your questions as well. And by the way, this is the first time that Mohammed is live at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. in Iran. So we are going to see the engagements right now. Maybe the engagement is going to be different. It's not surprising for me because I have a lot of viewers from Latin America, and right now they are sleeping. It's morning. It's 7 or 8 a.m. in Brazil. But no problem. We are here, and I'm going to start right now. Annie, welcome. So she's going to join. Okay. Hi. Okay. Annie is going to join. Okay, hopefully the internet is gonna be awesome and everything is gonna be good. Hello, my friend.
Hello. Okay. Is it morning? Oh, afternoon your place, all right?
Yes, it's afternoon in Iran, 2:35. Yes, thank you. Good evening for you. And
yes, evening already.
Yes, exactly. Okay, how is the weather in Indonesia, by the way? Here it's quite cold, Yes.
Oh, no, here never cool. Even in rainy day, never cool. Always warm, always something just like nearby hot, near is hot.
Oh, yeah. So your country is not a four-season country. Iran is a four-season country,
yeah.
But your country is not, right?
No, I have only two weathers, Only rainy and dry season. Yeah, I don't have any that much. Yes, like you. You're so lucky. You have so many weathers.
Yeah. I am so lucky, actually, and unlucky in many other ways, So yeah, in this case, I am lucky, but there are other examples that I can share with you that are not positive. But anyway, we can talk about that later. So, okay. Let's go ahead, please introduce yourself. I'm very happy that you are here today, and we are gonna talk a lot about different topics. So please introduce yourself. You are a famous girl, let's say, but anyway, for my followers, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, okay, hello everyone. I'm Annie from Bali, Indonesia. I'm English lover, so nothing is special in me. I'm just crazy for English. So I learn English for the sake of itself. So I'm from Indonesia. So people get confused, where is Bali, where is Indonesia? Like yesterday I had a conversation with someone and he about confused. Where is Bali, where is Indonesia? And most people don't know where is Bali is. Where's Bali is. So yeah, Bali is a part of Indonesia, middle part. One of province in Indonesia. Indonesia is well known as archipelago, so consists of many islands, and Bali is one of them. Bali is really small island in Indonesia. So I was born there, I was born there. So, but I didn't live in Bali, to be honest. I visit Bali. Yeah, I visit Bali when I got money, when everything is possible,
Money. Yeah, it's always important. So you were not born in Bali, but you moved to Bali when you got the money. So
yeah, I was born in Bali, but I live in another city in Borneo. Do you know Borneo? Have you ever heard about Borneo? Okay, so just forget it. Just forget it.
Okay. So you were born in Bali, but you moved out of Bali, and then again you returned to Bali when you had the money.
So that's right. Yeah. When I feel like homesick. Yeah. When I feel homesick, so I think I have to recharge myself, by going to Bali. Yeah.
Yeah, so you missed your motherland, actually.
Of course. Yeah.
Wow, like that, exactly. Wow, like this. Perfect. Okay, amazing introduction. So I'm not gonna ask you questions about your age because that's the red line. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
Yeah, that's the point. Actually, I'm not curious about that. Anyway, I will ask you after this live. Like how. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, so thank you so much for the introduction, and for your viewers. For those of you guys that don't know me, it's crazy, Ani. I introduce myself every day because I invite people like you, and my followers know me very well, but for your followers, I have to introduce myself again and again and again.
True.
And maybe my followers are like, well, again, this guy is going to repeat the same thing. So anyway, for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Mohammad. I'm almost 24 years old from the capital of Iran, which is Tehran. In Iran, we really like running. So that's why the name of our country is Iran and the name of the capital is Tehran. You can imagine that. So that's all. I'm as crazy as Annie. I love languages. I love English. And I love chatting with people. That's why I have this program on Instagram, this show,
Hold on a second,
where I
please.
invite amazing people. Sure. Why? So natural. I love, natural conversations like this. Whee! Okay. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes.
About setting up my fan because I'm feeling hot here, always hot.
Whoa.
You can see me, all right? Just this, I post myself to face like this, but mostly I wear tank top mostly, But I have to respect myself for today, at least,
I understand. Of course, actually, yeah. Yeah, I see.
Really hot,
I see. This is another beautiful point, Guys, can you see the difference? In Iran right now, the temperature is 6. In Indonesia, it's maybe 26, maybe 36.
Oh, yeah, almost 30. Almost 30, mostly. Yeah. But sometimes also over 30, yeah.
I understand. Okay, got it. So, Annie, I invited you because you love languages, you love chatting with people. And I have some questions to ask you about your journey first. I want to know more about your learning journey, So how did you learn English? Tell us more about your journey, Let's go. Yay.
I think it's a long story, really long story. As people get through this experience as well, as mostly as people undergo. When get out from school, we couldn't speak at all. We don't know how to use this one, just like textbook, reading grammar. As people know, mostly people are having the same problem, same issue, and yet it's the most important how to get the science, So the first time how I learning English, when I get out from school, and then I'm for years, I'm getting rid from my passion. Actually, English is my passion, And then I come back to English. The key is to get rid of science. It's about get in touch directly, At that time, I can say that I was so lucky at that time, because I got a friend from California, and she came here he stayed here about 8 months, exactly 8 months. But officially about 1 year, supposed to be, but only 8 months. And she about representative from her country to develop, help development country, to learn English. But then I'm one of the neighborhood of the school. So some teacher asked me to attend her because she doesn't know Indonesian at all. Even though just say thank you, good morning, So in the middle, middle line, because I'm also still don't know. One thing that still stick in my mind when I was at junior high school, at the time my teacher said, because I live in Bali at the time, right? In Bali is tourist destination. So my teacher said, and if you met strangers, you have to greet them. Say good morning, good afternoon, or whatever you want. And then after that, you can run away, he said. And then, so I applied this when I met this person. Her name is Becky at that time, So I'm just trying to feel like having empathy, What if I were there in her country and nobody to talk with, So I put myself as her. So I attend her whenever I got trouble. So at the time I got alphaling. I can show you, I guess, which one. This is called alphaling. This is the device, alphaling, electronic dictionary. This is operated by batteries inside, also can charge in here. But when we got trouble, what you want to ask about, and we both having trouble. Oh, you can type here. It's crazy, Yeah. At the time, the really long story, And after that, I boost confident, because I already get in touch with native speaker, So
Yeah.
that is the key, because if we learn from textbook first grammar, and then we never ever talking with others, with strangers especially, it's really hard to get rid of shyness. It's really hard.
Yeah, sure. I say that all the time as well, that the best way to overcome shyness is to just start talking with people. They say to me, Mohammed, when I want to talk to people, I feel so shy. What should I do in that case? Then I tell them, hey, just, start chatting with people. And after a while, it's going to be okay. It's going to be better, So practice makes perfect as well. But in your case, Annie, I got the point. Okay, there were some people from other countries, and then you decided to help them as well. You put yourself in their shoes. And you mentioned this electronic device. So your point was, yes, this electronic device cannot be very effective, for conversation, something like that, right? Like having a face-to-face conversation is much better than using that device maybe, right? So this is what you mentioned about, I just want to become sure that what, I understood is correct, about that electronic device. So it was your point, right? That in real life, it cannot be used all the time. Like, let me open my, device like that. Okay, now, the next thing I want to ask you is about education, because you didn't mention anything about, yeah, a little bit, but I want you to talk more about education in Indonesia, because, in my country, we have it in a school. We have English in a school, and it's all about grammar and vocabulary. So how about you and your country in this case? Yes, how was that?
Nothing is different. Nothing is different. Because why I can say this, because I also dealing with quite few learning English group on Facebook as well. So whenever I ask them, it's the same thing. All the time is the same case. At school, we learning textbook, grammar. Even though, I also actually previously, before the pandemic hits, at the time I was also private tutor, and then I was teaching, but not English. And then I met English teacher. Because I love English, right? So I have to practice them. When I have to practice, but they sound like, just like they don't want, when I say like, hello, how have you been? They did not familiar with this. They mostly, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? All right? Isn't the same melody? So whenever I try to another style, people get confused. I'm talking with teachers, let alone with students. Let alone with students, Can you imagine that? So, so this, because, people mostly, this is the big hindrance, I think, because people mostly, they loaded with thing in mind whenever they're going to speak. I don't want to be judging people, judging me for my legs, everything, that is going to be obstacle, like cat, catch your tongue, you cannot speak, and also the other thing is about smart shaming culture, Have you ever heard about smart shaming culture? It's kind of, when smart shaming culture, that means they are being
again, what is that? Again, what?
Smart shaming culture, kind of people who belittling or mocking people who smarter than anyone. For example, I'm going to give you an illustration. If people, teenagers or young people learning English, but then they practice speaking, all right? They practice speaking at outside school, at home perhaps. But then when they say like, oh yes, and sometimes carried away, all right, carried away. When someone, oh, where have you been? Oh, I'm good there, and they answer it with English language, all right. But then they said, oh, you show off, you show off that you know better English, all right. This is kind of smart shaming, belittling people who are smarter than them, you know. So that's why they cannot express what they have actually.
Yeah, I understand that kind of feeling actually. A lot of people in many cultures, I have heard that people are not willing to speak English because they are very, very, very afraid of being judged or mocked or, you know, made fun of. You know, they just don't want to speak unless their level is perfect, something like that. And then when you tell them like, hey, your English is not perfect, but your English is good, you can speak, they're like, well, I'm afraid of mistakes, you know, well, you know, my classmates sometimes judge me, they make fun of me like that. So yeah, I understand this bad culture actually.
Yeah, but, so how do they know they're perfect or not if they do not practice? So,
exactly. Yes.
Yeah, that's the point. You know, yeah, they're thinking out loud about what other people think. So just go on. This is about you. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So now I can see the comments as well. Hello, guys. Hello, Andy. Hello. Yeah. So all of you guys. So
hello,
smart shaming. Yes. Yeah. Smart shaming. That's just not fair. Yes. And
that's
I got it. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And now I just wanted to say that you know, overcame that and you just started chatting. And now I want to ask more questions about your, you know, just journey in this case. I mean, can you tell us more about internet? Because internet all the time is a big tool, you know, YouTube, I don't know, Instagram. So tell me how technology in this case, you know, helped you to improve your speaking, listening, confidence, everything. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sarah Fee, right?
Serapin Santiago. Yeah, she's my sister. She's my sister in Manhattan.
Your sister in Manhattan, actually. Not biological sisters, but I understand.
Sister, my online sister. Yeah.
Your online sister, actually. Okay, she is my sister as well now, actually. Yeah, because you are my sister and she is my sister as well anyway. Hi, beautiful. Oh, you have your own vocabulary. Hi, beautiful. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I God just says love you too. So anyway, what your question? Can you repeat, please?
Yes, sure, I can repeat. I can actually repeat that, of course. So I told you about technology. I told you how technology helped in this case. Tell me. Yeah.
Sorry, get in the way.
Don't worry.
I'm really excited, you know, today. Oh, I'm just happy. You put me over the moon, you know. Okay, all right.
That's great. That's great. That's great.
You know, technology. I cannot live, I think, without technology, you know, because by technology I can continue, you know, I find my passion, you know, because how to brush up everything. The way I learning English, I didn't get in touch with my reality at all. So I 100% rely on internet. So if I didn't get internet, you can imagine, I'm going crazy, you know, because I learned English through, you know, the first time through social media, contact with people, you know, when people put quotes and commenting, you know, and there, but the most greatest, not the most again, the greatest resource on social media is Instagram, you know, Instagram. So I'm just stealing, So many English teachers, all right. So I'm just stole their knowledge, you know. So I learn from them. So I apply what I get. from YouTube channel, whatever I need. For example, grammar or perhaps pronunciation or expression, anything. So the way I learn, I join learning English group. All right, and then the conversation that blah 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 and record it. I put on my YouTube channel. But then. Sometimes, not all the time, I get companion to talk with, all right? So when I'm alone, when I'm feeling lonely, so I'm just taking, make a video for myself. So as you know, I put it many times on my story, all right? Like idiom, proverb, or whatever I wanted to do, I'm just do it with passion. Because with love, do anything with love. So if we do something with love, of course we go for the extra mile. All right.
Yeah, I understand that. And I agree with you. Internet is so good. And well, I want to ask you something about addiction in this case, because you told me that basically without internet and technology, maybe living for you is very hard. Totally understandable. For me, it's the same. Today in the morning, we didn't have electricity for 2 hours, and I was suffering, actually. Yes,
I played. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't have internet for 2 hours. There was a technical problem in my neighborhood, and it was like, Mom, so, it was like, Mommy, let's play together, something like, Mommy, I don't have internet, like that. So, yeah. How do you consider this addiction? I mean, do you consider it as an addiction or just a passion? What is that for you? Yes.
I'm not spring chicken anymore. So I know how to make some proportion for the internet. So so I'm just make some split time. I split time. This is for internet. This is for do this, for do this. I make some pocket, time. I split my time. So I didn't feel like this is addiction. If I didn't have time, then I'm not go for online. So it just depend on your thinking, on your thoughts. It depends on the person. But some people said that internet make you crazy, make you forget everything. You can do something. You cannot do anything done. Get anything done. Just go for
but
internet
for you,
all the time.
Destructive.
No.
It's just good. You love it and it's helpful, but it's not destructive like Instagram all the time. No. So you love it, but it's not like because for me, to be honest with you, as your sister from Manhattan said, well, she believes that it's totally an addiction in her opinion. For me, it's not like an addiction. I mean, I can of course live without internet, but I'm gonna suffer a lot if, as I told you, if I don't have internet or if I don't have electricity, I'm gonna suffer a little bit. So for me, actually, it is an addiction, but a good addiction, let's say, because I sleep enough, and also I'm online all the time. But it doesn't mean that I don't sleep enough. I sleep 7 hours, 8 hours, and I'm on Instagram. So yeah, for me, that's a passion and also addiction as well. And so let me see. There's a question about my nationality. So I'm from Iran. So Iran. Yeah. In the US, she's from Manhattan, right? So in the US, you call it Iran.
Yes,
Iran.
Muhammad, sorry. I'm going to answer the question. Can you leave your cell phone at home when you go out? Yes. I always leave my cell phone at home. I never bring my cell phone outside because you know why? What in my thought? Actually, the benefits of having cell phone when you get out, all right, and so you can connect with others. But for me, I always leave my cell phone at home. Why? Because of course. Because I don't want something happen with my cell phone because I cannot afford to buy new one. That's crazy, that's why I'm different.
Well, for me, that's a nightmare when I go to, for example, a wedding party or university or somewhere. Then I want to listen to music. I just, want to pick and grab my phone, and then I say, I left it at home. Oh my God, it's like this for me. Like, what can I do now? Like this, for me, it's like that, honestly.
Oh,
so no.
If working, yes, of course, if working, I bring with me, the cell phone, but not if we go out for, for just popping up. So I don't have to, only for a while.
Pop out. Yeah, I understand, but yeah, sure. No. To be honest, actually, we are different in this case. I'm happy for you, but in my case, no. I have two mobile phones, it's very old. This one is for music. This one is for Instagram. So yeah, music, Instagram, I need them. Without them, I'm gonna die, like that. So let me see. My American sister, actually, she is my sister. So I'm including the cell phone and internet. Thank you, Mohammed. Wow, Annie, you are an exception. Oh, well.
Yes, of course. Always exceptional.
So, also my name is crazy because, it's a very famous name, very popular, and it has 5 or 6 spellings, Double M, 1 M, E, A, O, U, so Mohammed, like that. Okay, so now let's talk about YouTube a little bit. I have seen you on YouTube. You are like a celebrity on YouTube, more or less.
Really?
Yes. I have seen, I have checked your videos. You got great engagement. So my question is when did you start your YouTube channel? And can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because you're so successful, I think, much more than me, because I have maybe 6 or 7 followers on YouTube or subscribers, Anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to follow you then. So let me know.
It's going to be 8.
Yeah, just let me know. I will subscribe your channel. Don't worry.
My YouTube channel is like a cemetery, that's without anything, so
just text me on direct message. Okay, I will subscribe your channel. So anyway, I think I'm on YouTube about 1 year ago, I guess. But at the time, I wasn't that serious. So at that time, I didn't public. I didn't set them on public. So I didn't publish it. So I'm just kept on my own because I'm a little bit shy, I'm still quite, embarrassed at the time, And then day by day, why don't I just put my video, At that time, then day by day, I make my video with only my cell phone. So I didn't put any caption, just like, old fashioned, there is no technology at all.
Just watch it, like that.
Yeah, so, and then, just watch it. And then, afterward, I'm crazy for YouTube channel. So I tried hard how to get laptop, I had to get laptop, and then now in the morning, but this, I told you, I do anything with a passion. If sometimes I'm really moody or sometimes, when in the morning when I wake up in the morning and falling rain, I cannot take any video, I cannot make any video because the sound gonna be distracted, sometimes when the falling rain is over and the kids, oh my God, there's no really noise. But sometimes also, sometimes the electricity is just like going crazy, doesn't work. So just forget it. But then the next day I tried again, So just like the project, like my, because I have to make some plan for example, like tomorrow, what I'm going to do, Then tomorrow I'm going to do this, do this, do this. So in the night, it's like tonight I'm going to make some preparation for tomorrow. Perhaps I'm going to discuss about proverbs or idiom or everything that interests me, that make eye-catching to me, So, and then, yes, because, when I learn something, it's just really tricky to me. When I make a video, I didn't edit it, But some people, they did it like short video and then they cut it and they join all together, with another one. For me, no. So that's why my video very short, sometimes only 5 minutes. When I make mistake at the middle part, so I started to get from the start. You know, I again. Sometimes I almost 20 times at a time. I repeat again. Yeah, but I don't feel, I don't feel suffer or just like I'm happy to do this.
You love it. Yeah,
Yes.
you love it. That's the point. You
So
know?
I take the benefit of these crazy terms. You know what the benefits of this?
Perfect.
The benefits is the benefits is when I always repeat again. My
Yeah.
tongue get fluent with English terms. You know, my muscle get fluent. Even though I'm talking alone, you know, because at the time I don't have to nobody to speak with. You know, in the morning and people still sleeping in another atmosphere. You know.
Yes, that's the point actually. Yeah, I totally understand. For example, you want to talk about, I don't know, the difference between a and an, and you want to make a video, you say a pen, an apple, like that, and then you repeat and repeat and repeat. And it's good for your pronunciation. It's good about the topic because you stick it in your mind.
Yes.
That's a teaching method, I think. Repetition,
Yeah.
that's a method. So it's a, you know, it's a very simple way to repeat and repeat and repeat something.
Hey.
But for you, it's awesome. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm disrupt your words. I'm so sorry. I'm going to add this because I cannot hold my horses. You know. I'm going to share this.
Yeah.
I'm going to share this. For you English learners, for you all English learners, you can, if you feel tired, perhaps if you get tired, you can take a break for a while, and then get back in the shadow. I mean, continue learning, because when at the first time, perhaps at the very beginning you learning English, you can notice your progress, your headway easily. You can get it obviously, but then when you get your achievement, your goal. For example, if you learn English for only to get in touch with people, get communicate, but then you get your goal already. After that, you will get, you know, just like you stuck.
Yeah.
You know, you stuck.
Yeah.
You hitting the plateau. When you hitting the plateau, you have to find another way that interests you to keep going. But always,
higher goal.
Yes, but always do something that you love, that interests you. Don't carry the way what other people think. Myself, quite different. I'm really exceptional, to be honest. I can say I'm a little bit weird. So that way, make me keep going. If I'm talking all the time, making chat with people, you know what the benefit of having chat? Yeah, of course, any other way always having pros and cons. When having chat, we can pouring down what in your mind. You can respond it automatically what they're saying, because speaking skill needs mass up every single element that you have. The grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation must up together.
Sure.
But then, sometimes I'm feeling bored having conversation with new people. Always, oh, where are you from? Blah, blah, the same question, all right? That's going to be like flat conversation. But then, when we're talking, that means our mouth are open, all right? Our mouth are open. That means we cannot observe anything from out there. So that's why I have to flourish my mind. So I again searching for another resources to brush up again, you know. Always improvise anything. You know yourself. You know yourself. Yeah. So you know which one you should to brush up. You know?
I understand the idea.
Yeah.
Totally. About conversations.
Yeah, just go for your style. That's all. Go for your style. Don't follow others people, because people are different. Some people they work when to improve their English. Sometimes they are making like the commentary video, taking for go anywhere. Some people they work if they go for chat. People are different, so just go for your own style.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We received the comment. I'm gonna check the comment. Exactly, you are right. Because, one day I had a conversation with a friend and she told me, Mohammed, I prefer to have conversations with you all the time, not with new people. I told her, you can talk to new people as well. She told me, when I want to start talking with new people, it's boring for me because I have to start from zero. Again, the same questions like, hello, where are you from? What's your job? What did you study? And it's like, Mohammed, I have built this communication with you and I want to continue with you. That's all the time interesting. But when I want to start with a new friend, it's like, hello, where are you from? What is your job? What do you do for a living? And it's like, no, Mohammed, I prefer to continue with you like that. So I totally understand that. And now your sister has a question. Let me see. Having chats, like Annie said, is awesome. Meeting new people, sharing so many positive reasons. Agree? Yes, we agree with that. Exactly. It's a win-win-win-win game like that. You learn, you have fun, you open your mind. I opened my mind, English helped me. 5 years ago, I didn't have an idea about East Asia, about Europe, about Latin America, and US and Canada. Right now, I know more about religions, about colors, about people, about ideas. And I can see that I am not, we are not like right and wrong. In many cases, it's not black and white. We are, something in the middle. It's like a spectrum, So it helped me a lot to open my mind as well. So Annie, awesome. Now, at the end of this conversation, I want to ask you about your dreams and your future. So now you have this ability to speak English, but what do you want to do with that? Do you want to have a job related to that, or do you want to immigrate, or what in the future? Yay.
Oh, it's just like really personal, if I answer the question. Yeah, it's really personal. Yeah, but anyway,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. Okay, I'm going to answer as much as I can. All right. So as far as what my English growing up, and I use my English to communicate so far. At least I build relationship with strangers. I got many friends from all over the world. So I didn't have any trouble to get in touch with them. I just gonna open wide my horizon. Actually, there is no connection with my job actually previously because I'm not English teacher. But I'm just happy because why? As I told you, I learn English for the sake of itself. I just love it.
Yes, you mentioned that.
Yes. Yeah, because I love, I'm so bored in running in the same circle. I'm just want to get out, jump out from the comfort zone. So I'm just, I'm happy talking with many people. I don't care they're young or old. I'm just trying to how to improve myself day by day because we learn from others. If I'm always in the same circle, I cannot be improving.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all about horizons, as you mentioned. Actually, yes, exactly. And English is a tool at the end to open the door, and you open the door and you talk to many people, like your American friend, actually from Manhattan.
Anyway, Teacher Mohammad, you ask me all the time. Now my turn to ask you. All right, I get one question. This is a crazy question, a little bit silly. I'm going to tell you something. I joined on Facebook, so someone who claimed that he want to learn English with me, and we having chat. We having chat. After a few minutes, we having chat. Do you know that when we talking with others, with strangers, of course we speak in English, all right?
Yes.
Yes, of course. We're just talking in English. But then, after a couple of minutes, he asked me. After we talking, right? We talking with strangers, and you talking, of course, in English, all right? After a couple of minutes, he said, "Do you speak English?" He asked me this way. If you were me, so what the proper answer could be?
So you chatted in English?
Yeah.
And you sent, you
We
exchange
talking.
messages in English?
Yes, of course, because it's stranger. What can I do with that? Of course, with English, all right. And then after a few minutes, and he asked me, after a couple hours, I guess, he asked me, "Do you speak English?" So what the
After a
proper
couple of
answer?
hours?
Yes, and you gonna what your answer could be if you were me.
The question doesn't make sense. The question is like, I talk to you, you tell me that, for example, you tell me that you have the American passport, and then I tell you, for example, you were born in the US and you have the American passport, then I tell you, oh, by the way, are you American? Of course, it's,
So
I
what's the
mean, the
proper
question is
answer?
funny.
What the proper answer for you? Because this is I get this question many times about twice already. I guess.
The proper answer is, excuse me. This is the proper answer, actually. Excuse me? What? You know, like that. This would be my answer, actually. What? Yes. In my
Yes.
language, in my language, when somebody asks a silly question like that, we answer that in the opposite way. For example, if you tell me, uh, if you speak English to me and I ask you, if you ask me like, do you speak English? I tell you, no, I don't speak English. This is another language that I'm speaking right now. This is a way that we make jokes in my culture.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
no,
That
I
makes sense.
cannot speak English. This is the language that I can speak, but I'm not sure if it's English. You know, this is the joke. Like that.
Yeah, nice
So,
one. Yeah, I'm happy with English actually. I get so many things like funny things. Sometimes also make me silly. But this is fine. This is the part of the journey, right?
yes, of course. This is the part of journey. You meet a lot of gentle women, gentle men, and sometimes like that as well. You
What do
know,
you mean
so
by
people with different. Yeah,
that?
a lot of people that have other goals. This is something that's all the time I hear. A lot of people want to
Ah,
practice English, and a lot of the other people want to blah 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 blah. Yeah,
something, something. All
like that.
right. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, like that. So yeah. So censorship is always here. Okay. So okay. Yeah, like that. So that's it about this conversation, Annie. Thank you so much. If you have other questions, please ask me because we have 5 minutes. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me as well. Yeah, Annie.
Mm.
Annie. Yeah. Yes.
So what your daily intake? So you can always energize every single day. So what your daily intake? Every day. I mean, what you eat.
I,
So
I mean,
you all. I mean, daily intake. What you eat every single day, so you can always energize your mood.
well, okay, it's there's no secret. I mean, I just number one is we need to sleep enough because when I don't sleep enough, I'm like a zombie. I'm like like that. So first sleep enough, and then after that, uh, think about what you can do. I mean, I think about my ability like this. I mean, I can speak English. It's good. I think about it, it's like, man, you speak another language, it's good. I have a family on Instagram. And when I say family, it's not like something nice that I want to say, like to be popular, but really, I know them. It's more or less like a family. I know them. For example, right now, I can tell you the nationality of all the people that are watching this video. So it gives me positive energy. When they send me questions, when they, ask me questions about Iran or English or something, I get energy. And guess what? Sometimes I'm not happy, but when I come to Instagram, in order to respect my friends, I have to be happy like that. I have to give them positive energy like that.
Yeah, one more question,
Yes.
please. So, how
Yeah.
about the in Iran? I would like to know, if you don't mind, please, about the condition in Iran. How about the vaccine of the coronavirus? Did you get the vaccine?
So the vaccine, you're talking about vaccine. So in my country, we are, I think, working on it. So we are working on the vaccine, but we are not going to get it soon. Maybe we're gonna get it in June or
Ah,
July.
okay.
I'm not sure. So
Will
yeah,
you
this is
will
about
you
the
will you
vaccine.
do it? Will you do it if you get the vaccine? If you take participate?
Personally, this is my personal answer. You know, I hope that the vaccine is going to be effective, but I don't want to test any kind of vaccine. American, British, Russian, Chinese. I don't want to test any kind of vaccine. I don't care about the country. I don't want to test anything.
Yeah, me
This
too.
is my person. You know,
Yeah, me too. Everyone
yes.
also here the same. But I don't know why. I don't know how it works. I just like see, but I'm still a bit anxious, when they force me. Oh, you
Yeah.
have to do this. No. So anyway, okay, it's enough, I guess. So thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm super
Thank
happy.
you. Thank you for being here for my third guest of my show. Today I had the third episode of my show, Mo de Marco Polo. I traveled to different countries. And guess what, Annie? You were my first, let me think. Yes, you were my first Asian, actually. I mean,
Oh,
Asian guest from East Asia. I had guests from West Asia,
yeah,
from Iran,
yeah. Yeah, I noticed.
but, you know, you were the first from East Asia. That's the point.
Yeah, so
So,
I'm thank you, thank you so much. I really highly appreciate you make time for me. This is really
you're
valuable for
welcome.
me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You are so passionate. And you told me, oh, Mohammed, your lives are late at night for me in Indonesia. Then I said, I'm going to invite you personally. I'm going to talk to you for 1 hour just with you. So thank you so much for talking about
Yeah,
everything.
the pleasure is
So,
mine.
yes, have a good day. And I will be in touch. See you later. Hopefully,
Thank
another live. I don't know
you.
in the future.
Enjoy the
Bye
rest of
bye.
your day. Bye for now.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Adieu. Okay. So, um, let me check the comments as well. So, okay. Well, Seraphim, actually. So, thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here. And the right question is, Muhammad, are you scared? Are you scared of vaccination? I'm not as scared. Like, I. It's not about being scared. It's about being uncertain. That's the point. I'm scared of, for example, snakes, like that. But about the vaccination, I am just uncertain. It's like you give me this, you tell me that it's going to solve your problem. Then I tell you, hey, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So this is the answer. I'm not sure. So if I have two ways, without vaccine or with an uncertain vaccine, of course, I choose the first one. I prefer not to be vaccinated anyway. But anyway, this is another topic. So, okay, so I love listening. Truly, I'd like to know if you are receiving my comments. Yes, yes, Seraphim. We receive all of your comments, actually. So that's it, guys, for today. We had our, live. So see you tomorrow. This is our system. Maybe I'm going to have another live at night. I'm not sure about it, but see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to save it so you can check it on my IGTV. Bye. You're welcome, Nima. Bye.